Okay, morning ladies and gentlemen, hello. So today we're gonna work on basically social links and maybe a little dancing, because my plan was to get everyone's stuff unlocked, and everyone but 2 people have all their stuff set up. Anne has just a minuscule amount of the last one, which shouldn't be that hard because getting the other social links should offer new clothing options. But that leads to the other problem I had. So, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think using a accessory on a different character, even though that character's never wore it before, affects that. I think it has to be out of the entire cast, someone had to have wore it once. I don't think it can count multiple times per person, because I have not gotten that to move but once from 70 to 72, I believe. So, Makoto's gonna basically be kind of left high and dry. But we got everyone else's stuff available. Hers is obviously gonna become available from doing people stuff. But yeah. So, we got that available. There's nothing really new song-wise, except I actually got a new King Crazy on something. There it is. I got King Crazy on Willpower on normal. So, that was nice. I like the beat in that. Like, it's not my favorite song in the game, but like the way the notes are with the song is really good. So, anywho. So, on the social links. So let's see what we can get going on here. And then what I plan on doing tomorrow is we're going to do the VR stuff. Yuji's womb again.
What are you getting all comfy for? Break time's over. Let's get back to practicing.
I'm so tired. My HP's still low. Sleepy time now.
Come on, don't be lazy. If you get off your ass and try a little harder, it'll pay off, I swear. What about you? Think you can keep going?
Do you have infinite stamina or something? You guys aren't human. Don't hold me to your crazy standards. I'm not made for this.
I'm not that much different, but it's no pain, no gain, you know? If you just give up when the going gets tough, you'll never get any better. Well, it's the same way we all managed to get through stuff with the Phantom Thieves, yeah?
I guess that's true.
Not gonna lie, I feel like quitting all the time, but that's when you gotta try the hardest. I don't want to look back on it someday and regret being a lazy bum. Half-assing things just ain't my style. So come on, if we're gonna do it, let's go all the way.
This is a guy getting bad scores on his tests.
Such wise words. Like a real senpai. So moe.
You know, I really was a senpai to my track team back in middle school.
Ryuji senpai. Huh. Nope, can't see it.
Come on! I'll have you know, I was the talk of the team. They called me Sprint Master Sakamoto. People put letters in my shoe locker and waited for me after the meet. Oh man, that takes me back.
Objection! That backstory doesn't fit your character.
But it's true, and why are you talking to me like I'm some anime character? Enough chat. I'm gonna go back to practicing.
Oh well, guess if I'm the brains, you're the brawn. I'll come along just this once, Ryuji Paisen.
It's Senpai. Who died and made you queen?
There's no time to waste. Hop to it, Paisen.
The hell's a Python?
Shut it! I call the shots here, rookie.
Should we leapfrog our way there? Hippity hop!
Hell no!
But yeah, what I plan on doing tomorrow tomorrow morning's stream, we're gonna start off with VR, and we're gonna do all the room exploring tomorrow, and maybe finish up Makoto, assuming we don't get that today. But my goal is to try and get everyone done today.
I see you've been working hard, Ryuji. You're making excellent progress.
Yeah, I'm into it. Kinda makes me want to keep at it when we get back to the real world. What do you think? I'm pretty much a pro now, huh? That's pretty arrogant, man. But you know, I can't say you're wrong. I'll keep training just to get better than you someday.
You might be in trouble if you don't take him seriously. Ryuji's a serious threat.
Is it my turn to dance yet? My whole body's itching to get back on stage.
Keep it together, Ryuji. If you want to dance that badly, why don't we go do some practice?
Practice is nice and all, but it's nothing compared to the real thing. Seeing everything come together as the crowd cheers you on, oh, man, it's the best.
Good morning, Dennis. And oh my goodness, I gotta take a screenshot. I don't think I've seen Morgana make that smile at all in this. It looks so arrogant, ironically. How you doing this morning?
Right? I don't know how to explain it, but it just gives me the shivers. It's like my old track meets. That moment when I finish first and the crowd goes wild.
So basically, you just want the attention. You never change, Ryuji.
What's wrong with that? You guys are having fun with it too.
Oh, sorry. I did not even look at the name. I just assumed it was Dennis. Sorry, Carter. I'm so used to Dennis being the first person that shows up. Oh, now I feel like an idiot. Hey, Carter. Now, what an abnormal. I don't usually see you until like 2-3 hours later into the stream. How weird. Dennis doesn't show up and you show up in the morning. How odd. What a very odd morning. How are you doing this morning? Well, to be fair, I just quickly took a glance. I didn't really look. That's not the first time I did something like that. I've done that a few times. But I guess that's the positive side, the staring at your chat for like 20 minutes at a time, you know? You get it all accurately instead of taking quick snippets. Almost nap time. Well, it's nice you stopped by at least. Probably after your nap we won't probably be playing this though. I'm planning on trying to get as much of the social link stuff done today.
You know, maybe you're right that I haven't changed. I can't seem to let go of that feeling, that need to get up and show off in front of everyone. All because I want to stand out. It's immature, ain't it? Maybe I haven't grown at all. Whoa, that's a damn good point. Guess I've grown up after all. I'm practically an adult already.
I said the wrong thing to Ryuji. It seems you missed the dancing part. Well, sadly, so far on the going to the super boss, and by the way, the connection is being a little funky. It's waning outside, so that might be causing some issues today. I've seen it dip 2 times so far, so it's kind of being funky today, just FYI. But, so far, progress in Persona 5 getting to the super boss. We're at, well, after the Force dungeon, so we still got ways to go for Persona 5 super boss special.
Here I thought you were actually doing some self-reflection for once. Well, you've got a one-track mind, so might as well try to be a track star.
Can it, you damn cat.
What's that? You want to right?
But you know, in the end, I am a little more positive about dancing by Starlight or in Starlight or whichever it is. The social link system is a little longer than it seemed, but still I would have preferred an actual story mode. I mean, hell, the story mode in Persona 4's dancing game was probably a easy fucking 15 hours on its own, probably, if you were invested in it and not just spamming through it.
What? That was a little creepy.
Nothing. I was just thinking that life ain't half bad with you guys around. I used to be a good-for-nothing, but now I got a place to belong, a way of helping people. And now we're even doing crazy shit like this. It's because of you guys that I got to do all this cool stuff. So, you know, thanks. I hope we can keep it up for a long time.
By the way, Carter, what do you think about the whole Epic Game Store? I see a lot of Steam diehards losing their mind over that, by the way. I'm very interested to hear your 2 cents on that. What the hell? Morgana, are you broken?
Hey, Ryuji's actually being humble.
Okay, maybe that is a little something to be panicked about.
Do you think he ate something bad? Maybe he rocked so hard his brain fell out.
The hell? You asking to be beat?
Aha! There we go. Good old Ryuji back with the hot-blooded schoolyard threats.
Steam of no-go for me. Steam or no-go. But I mean, there's like people like... There was one person I watched who made a video today, and he was like acting like you know how like PC Master Race people make fun of console people with exclusives, like the type of console people that argue about exclusives, like, well, my thing got exclusive over you, you know, that kind of thing. They were like acting like that with Steam and Epic's Game Store, and I'm like, wow, way to, like, you know, complete the loop, the cycle.
I was trying to be serious, you goddamn cat!
I just thought it actually was kind of funny watching PC Master Race people basically act like console peasants. And it's like, hey, this is entertaining. I need my popcorn. This is funny.
Yes. That uncivilized banter is far more natural for you, Ryuji.
Plus, what I found funny is, like, they act like Steam doesn't hold tons of exclusive games that are only on its storefront and aren't available on the other PC storefronts like GOG or on consoles. It's like, wow. Talk about looking like an idiot.
Who are you calling uncivilized? Why, you little... Get back here!
No, the Microsoft Store is like an automatic bye-bye to me. See, you should know me when it comes to PC. I like to have DRM freeness. That's why I'm a little interested in Epic, a little, because so far I've heard that there is no mandatory DRM. However, like Steam, the developers are allowed to put in DRM. So I'm interested to see how that front goes. Notes are invisible. Good lord. That's like suicide. Who's gonna play a music game with invisible notes? That's crazy. But yeah, the Microsoft Store is just automatically dead to me because of that aspect. Actually, we haven't even been in Anne's room yet, actually. Good lord. Lots of clothing. It's like my place, except instead of video games, it's clothing and shoes. Holy cow.
Welcome! It's a bit of a mess in here, but sit wherever you'd like.
Wow, your room is so fashionable. It looks like a boutique.
Sorry about all the clothes. I did try to clean up a bit.
I want to live here. But I want to see what she says that.
Thanks, but your room is nice too. just full of things I like, and hand-me-downs from my parents.
It's kind of exciting to see someone else's room.
Yeah, see, that's one of my turn-offs with Steam. It's just, I mean, Steam by itself ain't bad. It's just, there's hardly anything on there that's really dealing free on Steam. All the developers put all kinds of garbage in them. I mean, mainly when it comes to PC, I go with GOG and Humble Bundle and maybe a few other minor storefronts. So I'm kind of interested to see how Epic goes with DRM. Actually, what I would really like to see them is crack down on you, like telling them it's like no, you can't use this shit. This stuff's like really anti-consumer and that, which I doubt. I doubt that's gonna happen, but that would interest me more. I'm also interested to see how if they have like policies of what games can go on there, because right now, like Sony, Steam's been waving their big ban hammer around. Sorry, I had to censor, you know, bad words, but the big ban hammer around, throwing games off the storefront, thinking they're better than everyone, which is some Sony's doing right now as well, because they're in the big power seat. So I'm also interested to see if Epic will allow a lot more freedom about what games go on there. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on with it in my point of view. But yeah, I saw this morning there was just a lot of PC Master Race type people losing, specifically PC Master Race people that are very what's the word? You know, they always use it for console peasants, where they're like exclusive to the platform. Like people who just literally only Steam. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you can't criticize Epic's game store or anything. It just seems so funny because they literally using the arguments they make at console peasants, and they're literally acting like them. And I just thought it was so ironic. But that's just me enjoying the irony.
What's behind this door?
Stop! Don't open that! Get away!
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there something important inside?
No, not really. But like, it would be a disaster if you opened it, so... You really do have a sixth sense. If you open that door, the consequences will be devastating. Forget tea time.
It's that bad? What on earth could be in there?
Yes, I can agree with that. AAA companies have been making their own stores because they want to control their games even more and consume more of the profits. But I do agree that that's something AAA companies have been doing, which I think EA's been like the only one really successful because they have a gigantic library of games to haul off of versus other companies. But and hey Dan, how you doing this morning?
Well, truth is there's like a massive pile of clothes jammed in there. If we're not careful, we could be swallowed whole by an avalanche of apparel.
Well, wow! You have even more clothes?
Ever since I started buying the stuff I wore for my modeling gigs, they've been piling up. It was really bad when Shiho came over. The floor was a sea of clothes. Her jaw dropped.
Making holiday cookies? Okay, Dan. We're probably not going to be playing Dancing in Starlight by then, but we'll see what happens. But thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you have a good morning making Christmas cookies, holiday cookies, Hanukkah cookies. Don't forget the Kwanzaa cookies. You always gotta have Kwanzaa cookies.
In the end, she helped me clean up and fold them all. That was a good day.
It sounds like fun. Chatting while you folded clothes together must have been nice.
The greatest bond of friendship, folding clothes. Let me help.
No way! You're a guy! Who knows what might be floating around in there?
Not exactly the response I was expecting.
But geez, it's kind of weird having someone other than Shiho in my room. It's like my own private space, you know? I feel a little awkward having other people here.
I know the feeling. I can only invite someone over if I really trust them.
Yeah, I'm really happy I made friends that I can feel this comfortable with. Hey, why don't we all have a tea party back in the real world? We can invite Shiho too. We always hang out at LeBlanc, so it'll be cool to change things up a bit.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll be sure to make my special tea pastries.
Oh, that sounds so good! I'll find some nice tea leaves then. Hey, should we serve coffee too? We've got a pro here after all.
Now that you mention it, coffee sounds wonderful right now.
Haru and coffee. It makes me afraid of seeing what's on her computer.
Do you think they have it here?
Those twins might know. Maybe we should ask them.
Oh, I'll come with you. I have a question for them too.
Okay. Well, we're going to head out then.
And they leave me all alone in her room. Quick, to the closet. No. We're saving that for tomorrow, like I said, for VR. Anyway. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do all the room exploring in VR. See if that's any fun or not. Maid uniforms. Ooh. That's definitely a new outfit. Good lord, Ryuji and Anne's room? See, I don't know if a lot of people know about the kind of couplings that are with Persona 5. You got the main character in Futaba, Ryuji and Anne, and Makoto and Yusuke. Or some of the common couplings that are really popular. Obviously, like, there's also the main character Anne, main character Makoto, and, you know, but I'm kind of surprised, well, in other titles, it's very decisive. Like, it's very, no, it's very, very disagreed upon. A lot of Persona 5 fan base really likes coupling the Win and Futaba a lot, oddly enough. Honestly, like in the other two titles, in 3 and 4, a lot of people are very dead set on the levels Arcana always being the coupled with the main character.
Everyone's been improving so much. I'm starting to feel pressured to live up to them.
Hey, you're getting better too. You might not see it yourself, but it's plain as day.
You think so? Well, I have been sweating like crazy during practice. I'd cry if all that didn't help.
Then there's this guy. Nothing phases him. He's so chill no matter what happens. Maybe it ain't easy, but he sure doesn't show it.
Have you always been like that? It's hard to imagine what you were like in middle school.
Seriously, dude? Did you have a childhood?
You know, Ryuji was actually kinda cute back then. What happened?
Yeah, same to you.
Oh!
Gosh, it all went by so fast. Can you believe we're almost third years?
Despite how shitty our school is, it makes me kinda sad to think about graduating.
I thought I'd never feel like I belonged there. But to be honest, I kinda like it now. Even with everything we went through, I had fun. Like on the school trip and the culture festival.
You know, we would have been screwed without Joker. I would have dropped out of school for sure.
Seriously, you brought us all together. Hey, is there anything else you want to do with everyone besides dance?
Go to a hot spring, nap on the roof, infiltrate another palace.
That would be awesome! We could totally relax and eat some amazing food.
You know, oddly enough, there wasn't really the obligated hot spring scene in Persona 5. They went to the beach, which probably basically was supposed to be the equivalent to that, but still, there was no hot spring scene in Persona 5.
What if they have a ping pong table? I'm itching to bust out Master Sakamoto's lightning serve. Oh man, I'd kill to rent out an entire karaoke place too.
Okay, Carter. Good night. Hopefully see you a bit later. You have a good time too. Again, hopefully see you a bit later. If not, you know, not in the world. I know you're streaming also. So, see you later if not.
We wouldn't have to hear anyone else singing, and we could try all the food on the menu.
If we're going that far, why not rent a place where we can dance? Now that we know how. When we wake up, let's keep the party going in the real world.
Why not have a disco ball in the attic at LeBlanc? We can raise the roof with a house party.
I think they're getting a little carried off by all this.
Glad you're on board. Let's make a ton of memories, okay? Ones that'll last a lifetime.
Yeah, misfits like us should grab a slice of happiness wherever we can. All right then, time to get down. Let's make this party one to remember.
Yeah, we'll make this the best ball ever. Oh, by the way, I've already got the perfect finishing pose figured out.
Oh, no shit? What's it like?
It's a bit dangerous, like a femme fatale. It exudes the flair of a confident, mature woman.
I get that you're into this, but it's best to stick with what you know.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
No way you can pull off the sexy mature thing. You'll just be like, ooh and ah.
What? My pose is way sexier than that. Fine, I'll show it to you right now. Just you watch.
Bring it on, girl. Prove me wrong.
And apparently the room was too crowded to do said pose. Next time, next stream, another VR headset into the future. I am looking forward to seeing if, the girls' Christmas outfits. Now we need like 2%, so Anne should be easy to get hers finished off. Makoto, like I said, is the one I'm concerned about.
Even though it's just a dream, I can't help but ruminate on my real life when I'm in this room. So much has happened over the past year. It feels like my head's been spinning non-stop. Our exploits as the Phantom Thieves, entrance exams coming up, and now dancing? It's unreal. In the past, I would have thought I couldn't afford to waste my time on something like this. But now, I'm not stressed at all. If anything, dancing is a good breather. Yes, the Phantom Thieves have really changed my heart. Once this ball comes to an end, it's back to pursuing my goals for the future. Have I mentioned this? I want to become a police officer. I know it's odd coming from a thief, but enforcing that justice is what I strive for. It's my way of living up to my father's will, too. How about you? Do you have any dreams for the future?
Extra thievery. Inherit LeBlanc. How are you gonna inherit LeBlanc? Wouldn't Futaba inherit it?
That sounds perfect. You certainly have the training for it. If you're making the coffee, I may have to become a regular. By the way, it just occurred to me, education and Aikido are practical for my future career, but being a Phantom Thief? Not so sure. That's true. There's no such thing as a wasteful experience. Besides, not everything needs to be job training. The real waste was viewing life so rigidly. I've made my decision, so the only path left is forward. Seems so simple now. When I think about it that way, dancing is no different. I've chosen to do it, so that's that.
Well, if you count being kidnapped into a dream as chosen.
I wonder if this experience might be valuable for being a police officer somehow. In any case, I need to focus on improving my dancing right now. Alright, no more introspection. I have made my decision, so it's time to start practicing. Oh, you're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. Make yourself at home.
But don't snoop under the bed! I know all this non-womb exploring is killing me, honestly. Got no emote.
Dude, you seeing this shit? Her balcony's freaking huge. She's even got a greenhouse out there. Thing's bigger than my actual house. What, you got a problem? I just wanted to see how the rich and famous live their lives. By the way, Haru, what's that axe on the balcony for?
Oh, that? I use it to chop wood for the fireplace. It requires a bit of a delicate touch.
Wait, you do that yourself?
Mm-hmm. My father explicitly forbade me from it, but I always just snuck into the yard and did it anyway. I suggest you try it if you ever get the chance. There's this incredible satisfaction when you split a log clean in two. It's perfect for stress relief.
Is that so? Yeah, I'll think about it. Dude, she's kinda scaring me right now. Just don't go making her mad, yeah?
Hmm? Did you say something?
Oh, nope, nothing at all. You know, I'm kinda surprised at how normal all your stuff is. I was expecting, like, gold furniture, shiny rocks all over the place, mirrors on the walls.
You must be thinking of Versailles, Ryuji. A place like that would be far too stressful for me. This is my one place to be relaxed in my own skin, so I wanted it to feel more comfortable.
What if there's some crazy treasure hidden around here, though? That drawer is looking mighty suspicious.
Sakamoto-kun? Should a gentleman like yourself really be rummaging around an innocent woman's room? Maybe I'll fetch the axe.
Screenshot that one.
No, it's just the room's so, big. I was just trying to get a feel for the layout.
It's one of the smaller rooms in the house, but I guess it is large for a child. When I was little, I used to practice ballet in here every time I came home from a lesson. Sometimes, I got so into it, my father had to scold me for making such a racket.
Man, he must have really loved ballet. Bet you're having a damn good time now then, huh?
Yes, it's almost like I'm going back in time. A time when I danced day in and day out, just like that beautiful ballerina in the painting. I had really lost touch with that side of myself. I'm glad this ball has helped me remember. And I'm grateful to all of you as well. I never would have come here and reconnected with my past if not for the Phantom Thieves. The only way to repay you now is by dancing with all of my heart.
You're on fire, Haru! Hit me with more of them sick moves sometime! Hey, that reminds me, I heard Ann mumbling earlier about wanting some lessons from you.
Oh? I wonder if she's still on the dance floor.
Probably. Come on, let's head down there.
You're welcome to stay if you like, Joker. Make yourself at home. I'll be back in a bit.
Quick, rummage through everything! It's kind of nice to see everyone's wombs, because, let's see, you got to see Futaba's womb in the original story, but I'll steal your hearts. Access to all the females. Womb says. Obviously the main character's womb, yeah. I don't think you ever see anyone. Well, you kind of see Yusuke's womb, as empty and shallow hole it is, and then you never see his new home.
Oh, there you are. I'm checking the place out too. It's so big. You have tons of space in here, Haru. The furniture's super cute, too. It feels like you're some kind of princess. Yep, it definitely has lots of personality. Pretty spot on with what I was expecting.
Me, a princess? That can't be right.
I don't know, that's seriously what you look like when you're out there busting moves. Hey, isn't that a ballet? Something about a beautiful princess who loves to dance?
I think you mean the Sleeping Beauty.
Can you imagine falling in love with a prince? I think I'd wake up and then immediately die.
Love between prince and princess, love between fairy and human, love between rich and poor. There are many different classical ballets, but I adore the love stories the most. Even if most of those stories end in tragedy. Though I suppose that's what draws me in.
Totally! A bittersweet ending's way more moving than a happily ever after. Oh, my bad. We sort of forgot you were here in all the excitement.
Would you like to share? What kind of love are you most interested in? You're more of a romantic than I thought.
Let's get back on topic. Your dancing is seriously something special, Haru. You're not just good. You can make hearts skip a beat or bring people to tears. It's amazing.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear you say that. You know, I've been feeling like I'm dancing better now than I was ever able to in the past. It made me wonder why. I mean, it's been so long since I quit doing ballet. But I think I get it now. It's because I can finally put my whole heart and soul into my routine. Technique is important, yes, but my instructor always said emotion is what makes you a star. That didn't make much sense when I was young, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I met all of you, experienced so much. Perhaps I've matured more than I realized.
Hold up. What exactly did you experience? That was important, no doubt about it. But if she's talking about ballet stardom, love is the only natural conclusion. Come on, Haru. Who is it? Someone I know?
It could be anyone.
Please. It's not like I'm gonna remember when I wake up anyway.
I'd rather not say it out loud. This is the perfect opportunity to express myself through dance. I want to put my heart into my routine and let my feelings speak for themselves.
I'm even more curious now that you went and put it like that. Oh, I got it. You don't have to tell me. You can show me. I mean, I'll probably be able to tell from your dancing. You don't mind, do you? Come on, let's get down to the dance floor and start practicing. You can teach me more about ballet, too.
Sure, I'd be glad to. Oh, but...
You're right. This secret should stay between us girls. Sorry, but no boys allowed.
Sorry. I'll tell you another time, okay?
All right, let's get moving already. I've already got a guess of who it is.
Shall we?
Left alone again. in the princess's womb. Must leave though. I really hope it's fun exploring the wombs in VR though. Cause that seems to be the really main thing to do. Fairy tale ending.
Oh, I love how fluffy this carpet is. It's almost as soft as my fur. A nice sun bath on the balcony would be great too. I'd really be living in the lap of luxury here. Being a cat has nothing to do with it. Who would pass up the chance to live in a place this nice? Our accommodations aren't exactly cozy either. Feel free to stop by whenever you'd like, either of you. I honestly appreciate the company. Moving on. You seem to be making great progress on your dance moves, Haru. Someone with your skill could be a ballet queen, no problem. You don't get stage fright either. Best of all, you radiate confidence. It's a real departure from how you were when we first met. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I could do all this, but I decided to try my best. I'm putting everything I have onto the dance floor. I hope that makes me an okay senpai. Agreed. Your expertise is apparent to anybody watching your routine. Thanks, you two. I'm so glad to hear that. What a sight it is to see our cute little Haru all grown up. It really warms my heart. Thank you. I never could have done it without you, Mona-chan. You've been a big help as well, Joker. Everything happened so suddenly after I joined the Phantom Thieves. I got so swept away in it all, I couldn't even tell if I had grown myself. To be honest, I'm still not entirely sure. Haru. Nevertheless, I've learned how to think for myself and take the stage with confidence. If nothing else, I'm glad I was able to realize that. This ball has been truly wonderful. There's something else I'm happy about too. You know how we have partners who dance with us from time to time? Well, I used to dream of having a dashing prince escort me to the stage and dance with me. That dream fell to the wayside when I quit ballet, but now it's actually come true. But I know that the moment I awaken, I'll forget all about it, almost like a spell being broken. I wish it didn't have to end. I'd love to have more time to spend with my prince, you know? In that case, I'd be glad to oblige. Allow me to escort you to the dance floor. I'll show you what a true gentleman looks like. He sure is confident. We should enjoy this ball while it lasts, right? Now come on, fortune favors the swift. Thanks. I'd be happy to dance with you. Well, I'm going to go practice with Mona-chan. See you next time, on stage. We have a lot to learn, my pupil. Let's go! Hold on, Mona-chan.
Honestly, does Mona just literally drag that chair everywhere? I really do hope the VR mode's fun, because I've heard a lot of criticism over it. Top was last one.
Hey, what do you think? I've leveled up my dancing a lot, right?
Indeed. Indeed, Grasshopper.
Sensei, I mean, Master Joker! I'm sure I caused a ton of trouble for you, but I'm a million more tons thankful to you. There's a reason I've been doing all this. I wasn't sure if I should say, but I want you to hear it. I mean, I'm really just thinking out loud. Feel free to ignore it. That's a bit of a relief. I've never been very athletic. During PE and field days, I always had to sit it out. In 4th grade, we had a dance event, the kind where your parents can join in. When I told my mom about it, she got so excited. She even promised to take the day off work. So I practiced really hard. It wasn't easy, but I really wanted to dance with my mom. But when the day came, I had a fever. I said I was fine, but my head started spinning, and then I woke up in bed at the nurse's office. The event was already over, and I learned that my mom had stayed by my side the whole time. When I said I was sorry, she just smiled and told me to get well soon. That memory is so vivid. I wanted to dance with her. I wanted her to see me dance with the other kids, but I couldn't. Anyway, I had a talk with the twins. They told me this place exists beyond time and space, like a sea connecting all human hearts. So I felt like maybe if I danced my heart out, my mom could be there watching me.
Aw, poor Futaba.
Yeah. Thank you. I think my mom would be surprised to see me now. The girl who always played solo is out there having a blast with all her friends. This kinda sounds like a touching finale, but the show must go on. Dancing is fun, and I want to get better at it. I'm gonna tackle every challenge that comes my way. Man, if the old me heard what I just said, she'd think it was fake for sure. So you can change this much even without your heart being stolen? That's a big discovery. The more time I spend with you guys, the more I feel like my world map is expanding. I started out boxed into a tiny room, but now I'm branching out all over the place. You could say that now, you guys are my navigators. I can't imagine life without your guidance anymore. You've got to keep leading the way. If you don't, I'll get lost and die of loneliness. Yay! You're my own personal navigator.
Ooh la la.
Whew, feels good to get all that out there. Feels like my heart's been defragged. The only thing I still need to clear up is how the heck this dream place works. I don't get it. It'd be nice if I could tie up every loose end. I know! I'm gonna go ask the twins!
How does he even know there's another card in here anyway? Oh, you know, I didn't realize she had an Egyptian poster though. Maybe there was more to the Egyptian theme than the bunny ears wore attached to Futaba. Okay. So we need just a few more. Literally like 2% for Anne, so let's see what we can do. So obviously we need songs. Well, we have
Here we go.
options here. So, whoa!
Wait, this?
What other stuff? Not too much left in that regard. Catios for Christmas. I used all the different ones of that. Now, I'm not 100% sure if
Okay.
your partners count Because I've also tested with that, and I'm not really... Because see, like, I use that, but it still says new, like he never used it. So I don't think it counts when they're a partner. And I think I had, yeah. Because for one of the trophies, oddly enough, some of the difficulties affect you, who can be a partner that can be unlocked for selection. And I had to actually choose hard mode to get Ryuji unlocked for one of Anne's songs, if I remember correctly, which gave me the partner trophy for Ryuji and Anne.
It's now or never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. If this a mirage or just to fulfill my mission. I'm giving the balance, but I'm finding on basis it's now. Move quick or my life is over. One strike just thinking I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars. There's no time for indecision. I'm feeling in a violet. The last person lost head. When I hop on new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon. Oasis and ceaseless. Remind us we're here for creating new life. Creating balance in a season.
Brilliant!
Okay, I'm cool with that.
So passionate. It's just like you, On. Get him psyched.
Now let's see how that affected the social link for Makoto. So it went up a little bit more, but not too terribly more, so I don't think we're going to be able to get Horror done quite yet then. Without doing some more songs. Well, obviously we have to do more songs, but...
It's nice chatting with you here in my room like this. My dancing has been so on point lately. I'm seriously glowing up. How do I put it? I guess I feel accomplished? Like, I've improved both physically and emotionally since I started dancing. I used to get so trapped in my own head. I don't know how many times I curled up in a ball and cried. I wasn't any good at sorting out my feelings, so why even try, right? Stupid me. But now, I have no shame in being who I am. With that attitude, I can tackle anything. I'll take a deep breath and give it my all. Whatever it takes, I'll do it. I feel like that's how I'll really shine, not by pretending to be someone I'm not. Watching you guys dance made me realize that. Everyone was glowing with their own personal style. It inspired me to do the same thing. You better. I've said this before, right? That someday I want to walk the runway and be a ray of light for others. Dancing here has given me a taste of how that feels. All I have to do is keep following that path. It's okay if I forget all this when I wake up. I know that I'm doing the right thing. Besides, even if I take a wrong turn, I've got someone who'll set me straight. Right? Thanks. Of course, I don't plan on leaning on you too much, but I'm glad you'll be there when I need it. In any case, I want you to know I'm on the right track. Things are moving forward, step by step. You'll see soon enough. All eyes will be on me, and I'll be positively radiant. Huh? Right now? But we're in a dance competition, not a fashion show. No, I can't make excuses. I'm gonna do what I can while we're still here. All right, just you wait. I'm gonna go practice like crazy for a bit. I'll see you soon. Get ready for the grand performance of the one and only Atticusmj.
Now, I'm not sure if I should do the twins event yet. Gold swimsuits. Ooh la la. Because I would assume that's the end. So let's see if we can get holes unlocked in a few here.
Sure.
Celeb. Now that's more appropriate.
How do I look?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of accessories locked behind the cards. I might actually have to do the VR stuff before that, perhaps. I'm pretty sure I did all holes. Well, I needed accessories, so...
Here we go.
So the outfits don't matter, but yeah, there's a lot of accessories still locked behind. Man, the beats in that song's just so good. Now
did
did I
just
beat?
how I wanted. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bold yet elegant. A perfect
Oh, it's
performance.
just a little less than my high school. Pretty close though.
Let's go.
So you got a butler. I've had those Santa outfits. Nothing else new though, just
No
butlers. You damn butler. Yeah, there's a lot of accessories locked behind stuff there, so. It might force us to do the Womb VR perhaps then.
It's now or it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time could be my moment. Is this a mirage or just to fulfill my mission? A river in a darkland, the left is in a lost land. A heartbeat for demon, always is in season. I'm giving the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. Working all my life is over. One strike just of him, then I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars. There's no time for indecision. A river in a darkland, the left is in a lost head. When I hop off new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in a season. Remind us what we're here for. Creating new life, creating rivers in the desert. When a cool drop of water suddenly gotta clear my head up and breathe. A place to refresh heart and mind. Can I find some time? And rivers and darling, the left is a lost end. When I hop up new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in a season. Remind us what we're here for. Creating new life, creating rivers in the desert.
Brilliant! Top notch. Let's keep it up.
You really do have a dependable knack for this kind of stuff.
See how that's doing on the percentage. It's getting up there. We'll see if it'll be enough. We might have to save it for tomorrow. Let's... You got anything new? Maid outfit?
Hey, listen.
You
Is
poor...
this outfit really necessary?
Yes. Apparently it is necessary. It should have been all those. I don't know if I used the golden Tanaka mask. I'm assuming none of the other accessories. This is gonna be terrifying, isn't it?
Hey, just watch me.
That was probably one of the most terrifying things ever.
You can check that one off the list. I did great, right? Good boy, Mona. I'm gonna scrub you up. Look at that, a new record.
Did
I am the ultimate dance partner.
did
Congrats on the high score.
Hush it, Morgana. Did really good there until the end, though. Almost had a perfect. A King Crazy, man. Would have had no King Crazy, though.
Right, go. You want me to wear this?
Yes. Pretty sure I've had someone at least wear all the glasses, so I think I might be in the situation where I need to do the VR stuff possibly. Let me see what it's at right now, because I want to see. $82. What was that last? I want to see if it actually goes up.
Right, going.
Because technically there's nothing new. I've had Morgana wear the helmet mask before. So it says new. If it doesn't go up,
From a routine.
then I'm out of stuff then. Did I get King Crazy? Yes! I got King Crazy on one of my favorite songs.
Grow complacent. Yusuke, you are without a doubt an unparalleled artist.
This is
A new height. Incredible. You've really improved.
Nice. You don't know how many tries like that one mid-end section has always gotten me at least one good. So I thought I fucked up again the other day. I was like, no, that didn't fuck up again, did I? Okay, it was at 82. Let's see if it actually went up. Nope, it didn't go up. So yeah, account of we using something someone else has used, even though it's new for them personally, does not count. So unless, let's see what else might be new with the zombie officer. Hey, you got a nice Santa outfit.
Too much?
Too much? You should see Anne's. But yeah, I don't, because Sesame's pretty sure I've used everything they have there, so it looks like everything else is locked by the damn card, so it looks like we ain't gonna be able to finish Makoto, which sucks. And the question is, I don't know, let's just do the twins. Fuck it. Makoto will be saved for the VR session tomorrow then. We'll do the... Well, basically tomorrow what we'll do then is we'll just do the rest of this game in VR. We'll try, see what does and doesn't work in VR, what you can do, what it looks like, the kind of demo what the whole game is like in VR. Which I'm fearful that these will be like how the Resident Evil 7 movie scenes were, like where it's like watching a movie screen.
I wonder why they called us here. Think the party's over?
Maybe they're gonna announce the winner. Us, obviously. It's gotta be, right? I mean, we really rocked the house.
Yes, every one of us put on a stunning performance. We should take pride.
This never did feel like a competition, did it? It was so much fun.
You guys really knocked it out of the park. Win or lose, we've definitely completed the request with flying colors. You know, it's a little bittersweet seeing it all come to an end.
Who said it was over? That is not something for you to decide. Seeing you all gathered here at once is really something. Your expressions appear much brighter than they did when you first arrived. Perhaps this is proof of this grand ball's success. I am relieved that inviting you was not a waste.
Dude, do we have to go through this shit every single time?
They always act so high and mighty, but it's cute, so whatever.
We really hyped up the crowd, just as you requested. We've got this competition in the bag, right?
Winning, losing, it doesn't matter anymore. It turned out we were mistaken. It is meaningless to establish superiority among our guests. In fact, it is impossible to do so. Our elder sister has reached the same conclusion. Both of you have overcome hardships with your companions, and thus strengthened your spirits. When a guest like that takes the stage, of course they'll steal the hearts of anyone in attendance. You made this ball an overwhelming success. That alone is enough.
Are you saying it's a tie? How are we supposed to accept that?
Consider it a victory for both sides. In other words, our prisoner was spectacular, proving himself to be a most remarkable guest. That is the decision we have come to. Right, Caroline? Can't deny the facts. We will henceforth acknowledge you as a most remarkable guest.
Whoa, an honest compliment. She's really matured.
The events of tonight's grand ball have been etched into the history of this room. Inmate, your name will gleam through the ages, honorably passed down for all eternity.
This is the reward we promised.
Accept it with grace, inmate.
I can almost see the laurels on you. You've earned yourself even greater prestige.
Before long, we're going to forget all of this. Let's hope they stay true to their word.
So, is that it? What about that treasure thing? We never figured that shit out.
Could it have merely been a lure to persuade us into participation? I suppose I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah, we had a blast either way. Maybe that's what the treasure was. We all got to have a good time together.
Lady On, you're sparkling, just like a treasure. Never thought you'd catch on. So you found the treasure after all. Truly, you live up to your name as the Phantom Thieves. Huh? What do you mean? As we observed your activities, we came to a realization. Dancing with your companions brought out the best in you. You were simply glowing. The sight of such powerful souls dancing their hearts out together was truly invaluable. And therein lies the truth. The precious thing you've been looking for was the experience itself. In other words, the treasure was in your hearts all along. Aha! It's the old power of friendship trope. Not that I mind.
Haha! See, I knew it. I knew it. It was gonna be bullshit friendship power.
I suppose you could call it that. I have to admit, it's been nice.
So the treasure was Lady On!
That's not what they said at all.
So we found the treasure and everyone lived happily ever after, right?
But they said the ball wasn't over. Is there still more?
We must admit, not only did you make this event more phenomenal than ever anticipated, you also discovered the treasure's true form. That merits an even greater reward. So, we decided to give you something else. Something we can only do if the ball keeps rolling. That reward is...
Uh-oh.
Don't give me that! This is important, inmate! You must accept this reward. That is in order. The reward is... Justine and I will be joining the festivities as actual dancers! You heard her correctly. We have decided to take to the stage and try it out for ourselves. We're gonna put our whole body and soul into our dance. Burn that image into your retinas. It just wouldn't be right if you guys were the only ones who got your hands on the treasure. We would like to experience the magic of dance, the way you all have. Oh, I knew it! You guys have been dying to bust out your moves! Come, inmate. We require your assistance. We always visualized your dancing to aid us during our practice. Well, Caroline did. What's wrong with that? He's our most remarkable guest. It's only natural to follow his shining example for success. You certainly thought up a good excuse. It's not an excuse! This was my plan all along! We'll leave it at that. Now, inmate, please carry on with this grand ball. You heard him, Joker! I'm in too! Resuming the party sounds wonderful.
It seems the night is young. We may as well enjoy it.
Yeah, show us your stuff.
Hey, why don't we kick this thing off with a hearty cheer, Mr. Remarkable Leader?
Our extra mission is starting. Make it a good one. Let's do this!
Right on.
All right, it's decided. I'll take the stage first. Time to get serious! Mona-chan's all fired up.
Oh, come on, let me do it.
Hey, I was
Cannot
gonna
allow
go.
this. I'm going first.
We're going first. Wait your
Don't
turn.
forget
to organize this event.
Why not just all do a big dance?
Stop laughing at me.
Fools. What, is it gonna go to quits now? Yeah. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling that was probably gonna trigger the ending, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, we'll just finish Makoto in VR. So off screen later today, I'll just use a bunch of Well, I'll see if there's any more accessories I can use. And then we'll obviously do a little dancing in VR tomorrow. But it'll give an opportunity to see how the gameplay, the social link, and then the actual VR stuff all like in VR. They made some good art for the game though. I just kind of feel kind of sad it didn't really have a actual story mode. I mean, while the social link stuff was fun, little biddle battle between the characters and that, it's not really anything spectacular. I am curious how the hell Dorkun looks in the Persona 3 game, though. You know, for you people who played the actual Persona 3. We won't go into details about Dorkun. But, yeah, I'm kind of curious to how that works. And Sandro's there, too. Which is also, I mean, Persona Q had an excuse for why they were there. Because of time travel. But, I mean, Persona 5 takes place, what, like 15 years after 3 or something? I mean, basically, the Persona 3 cast are adults at this point. Full-blown adults. They're not like young adults or mid-adults or some shit. I think it's about 15 years after 3. But yeah, at least it didn't turn out to be as disappointing as I was initially feeling when I only saw that each social link had 5. That gave a bad first impression. So it was nice that there were a few extra events to work towards. I still would say I have the same criticism about Persona 4 dancing, though, was essentially it has a very small soundtrack list. And the music pass thing just made it feel all more of a whip-off in that regard. Because I bought the music pass to make it where there's less repetitive songs being repeated in this playthrough, and I still had to replay a whole bunch of songs still. So just imagine how much more repetitive that was going to be without the DLC songs. Also, I'm a little peeved off right now because apparently the Tanaka song is free to download as an individual song now. Well, it first launched being only part of the season pass. Right now, the Sonic Morgana outfit, the Tanaka song, and I think one more outfit's like free right now. I don't know if it's a PlayStation Plus thing or if they're just free forever. I don't actually know. But I gotta say, it'd be like, Tanaka song's definitely worth downloading, though. But, like, half the DLC songs feel like they should have been part of this, and the other half feel kind of Sega. Life Will Change Atlas Remix. The best reward. So you get one more. The set of Prison Guard's eye patches. Follow my lead, inmate. Yeah, so it looks like we get one more song. That's a little unexpected. So I'm going to assume that's going to be Life Will Change. Interesting remix.
So it is our turn.
You know, actually, now I think about it, there's no Velvet Room track either, actually. That's kind of disheartening, because Persona 4 had a Velvet Room remix. So they still don't get any additional outfits. But when's gonna be both of them? Well, let's try the new song then. Oh, looky hoo.
You will witness the power we hold.
Joining in the song, eh? Whoa! Man, they really put a lot into their dance.
Brilliant!
This kind of thing's easy for us. I may have underestimated you. I must fire myself up with further gusto.
More sounds. The track has been added. The one night break. Ooh, there might be some more music in this after all. Ah, the credits. Of course. Of course, the credits.
Attention, take that look at the time. Gradation, colors fill the skyline. And there go, not long down till night falls. Say hello, the voice of twilight. Close the door, galero la carne to the room love. Kage to kenge wa yune yulu. Wala, in your way na hibiki watari. You we will go to my best with you. Travella, hop step from night to dark. Together, in sync we shall embark. Loosen up, life is a fun little game. Hey, head up, not one single day the same. So, galero la carne to the room, kage to kenge wa yune yulu. Wala, in the way na hibiki watari. You and
That was a bit of a different.
Brilliant!
One miss. No new songs, eh? That's it. That's grand finale, yeah. Boo! I also think it's kind of a dick move to make Gilo and Sanji, Sidro, I think that's how you said his damn name, exclusive limited edition kind of thing. You know, I'd be willing to bet they become free down the road, though. That wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. It is kind of a dick move they're not available, period, unless you get the limited edition. But I bet down the road they'll become free, though. I just bet it. I like the monocle the main character has on his butler outfit, though. So, aside from one social link, you'd think you would have to do all the social links, though. So, yeah. Looks like you're kind of forced to do a little of the room searching. So that's what we'll do tomorrow with VR. We'll get a little try of everything.